Okay, so let's go back to a scenario that we talked about. So we talked about how you're in a relationship, you have this person who invites you to a party. Let's just say you're like, I don't really want to go. And then they basically guilt trip you into going to the party, right? Now, when this happens, when they start guilt tripping you to go to the party, eventually, of course, you cave, you go to the party. Now, on the other side, they're telling everybody else that you forced your way into the party. This creates a dynamic where everybody starts to kind of look at you kind of weird because they're like, why did you do that? But of course, no one's going to say anything to you. They're all just going to keep it hush hush, right? And they keep notes. Now, with that having been said, now what ends up happening is they're going to then create the scenario of have everybody act very nice to you. They're going to be like, look, I don't want to make John feel real bad, so like just don't tell him anything. Now, your reaction, your trigger, everything that you do in that moment is going to be a bigger telltale sign for what they're actually looking to record for later use, right? So in the moment, now as they kind of start telling people the concern, then they're trying to get everybody to still kind of support you regardless of the negative they've just created. They are now taking brownie points to where it's like everyone's going to be thinking that person that sets you up is so super understanding and kind. Meanwhile, they actually just screwed you over, right? And so when you take that into consideration, what you're going to realize over time is that you are basically being set up for the future because they're planning at some point for it to end, and basically when it does end, they have all this ammunition for them to basically throw at you, well, not necessarily at you, but like to the public, so that the public then also reinforces and sides with them. They're like, oh look, you know, she or he did have all this experience or knowledge on Johnny, and so therefore, yeah, it's clearly all true, right? And so that creates a really bad dynamic just in general for you, the victim. And now they have apparently all of this supposed proof while you basically have nothing because you thought it was a genuine relationship. And so over time, the longer that you stay in that type of dynamic, it's going to create a really bad situation for you because now they basically make you look very negatively. But in reality, you're set up to like look very, very, very poorly, and it's just going to go really bad. Basically, that's a general idea.